What's going on, fellas? What's going on? YouTube, what is going on? Yeah, I know you guys are probably all watching some kind of football game, but I just thought I'd come in early and get this party started. Ah, um, it's been an interesting week, very interesting week, if I should say so myself. Um, what the hell happened? Carlos, what's going on, bro? Lee, what's going on? Cesar Fuentes, what's going on? Uh, what's up, buddy? Teacher, please need help. What do you need, Caesar? What's going on, bro? uh, Glaze Manual, I'm listening, Vic. Marine Trucker, speed sensor was not the issue. First, cruise control not working. It was a clock spring. Ah, good thing you found it. That's good. Uh, I'll fix now, but I got a new sensor anyways. There you go. There you go. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, fellas, it's been an interesting week. I've been doing rail work, and as expected, the pay is not that great. Uh, I guess once you find out what the real rates are out there, you kind of how long can run with a Cascadia with a blown head gasket. Uh, Depending on how heavy you are and how far you're going. But I wouldn't run it at all, Caesar. I wouldn't run it at all, bro. Uh, that's gonna be a chain reaction problem for you if you don't get to it as soon as possible. But I wouldn't run it at all, man. That's just dipping into your bank account. But anyways, yeah, I've been doing this rail work, and it's just disappointing to me. You know, I can't I can't talk bad about rail work because I did it for 6 or 7 years myself. And like I've said before, I was I was stuck in a cloud because I thought I was making good money there. When in reality, it's it's not good pay. And I'm not talking about just the company that I'm hauling for. Sam, what's going on, bro? And I'm not just talking about the company I'm just hauling for. It's all the companies down here in Southern California. They're all the same. Or the rates are the same. They switch the numbers around just to attract drivers over to their company, but it's all the same. The cheapest rates in Southern California, as far as the trucking industry, is down here. Kiwi, what's going on, bro? So it's it's a little disappointing, but at the same time, it's not disappointing because I knew what I was getting myself into when it came to rail work. Rail work is just it's cheap. The rates are cheap. Yeah, the work is easy, but wouldn't recommend it to anybody. This morning, I went and hauled a reefer load. I did a Trader Joe uh, load this morning. I was there at 2 o'clock in the morning, and I was done at 5. How much do you think it would cost me to fix it? I changed the EGR coolant, but still burning coolant. That's why I think it's a bad head gasket. Yeah, yeah, Caesar. Yeah, it's gonna be a yeah. That's a sign. That's a sign of a bad head gasket right there, Caesar. Um, I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you what they charge for a head gasket. But me personally, Caesar, I would not run that truck like that, bro. Would not run it. Uh, get to it as soon as possible. Caesar, where do you live? Do you live down here in Southern California, LA, or San Bernardino, anywhere? But anyways, fellas, uh, Jersey. Oh, okay. Uh, yeah, Caesar, get to it, bro. Yeah, stop playing with that thing. The guy behind the guy. Your Dozer Valve video saved me about $1,000. Appreciate. No problem, no problem. That's what I'm here for. Kiwi, unless you're doing Lambridge, I get 300 round trip. Damn, that's pretty good, Kiwi. That is pretty good. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, when they do that down here too, Kiwi, that's what they call it too, Lambridge, and I don't know if it's $300, but that's good money because when you're doing that, you don't even have to wait in line, right? You just go right through and come right back out. Yeah, that's pretty good. Uh, but anyways, this morning I did a Trader Joe account. Uh, Trader Joe load. It was a reefer load. Uh, that was oh the Shy One's account. Uh, he has it every weekend. It's not a bad load. It's real simple. Uh, like I said, it takes me like well, this morning it took me 45 minutes to push all the pallets to the end of the trailer, and then the forklift took them off, and then he gave me like about, I say, 7 pallets of returns, just empty crates, recyclable cardboard and stuff like that, which was not bad. And I was back in their yard. I dropped their trailer and came on home, which paid pretty good. Uh, Vic, do you think of buying a used Schneider truck? Nah, I wouldn't buy a Schneider truck. Schneider trucks are they're run down, man. They run the crap out of them trucks. I wouldn't buy that. Brady, Trader Joe loads suck. Every one of them. Oh, shucks, Brady. I didn't know that, bro. I did not know that. Um, yeah, they've treated me pretty good, Brady. Southern Style, what's up? What's going on, bro? uh, yeah, Schneider trucks. I wouldn't recommend buying Schneider trucks. Like I said, they're run down pretty bad. They're run down pretty bad, and uh, their life is a minimum when you get them. After that, you're gonna have a whole bunch of repairs to do. Beast. Hey Vic, I would like to know what would you like best, reefer or flatbed? I'm trying to figure out my lane. I know both has UPS ups and downs, but I'm trying to make monies. I've Beast. I've never done. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've never done flatbed. I've done reefer, and one thing about reefer, Reefer doesn't have a slow season, and they pay pretty good. They pay pretty good. This morning I did a reefer load, and down here in Southern California they pay pretty good. And I've never known a reefer guy to have a slow season. Because everybody needs milk, uh, vegetables, produce. Everybody needs it. So I've never known a reefer guy to have a slow season. Flatbed guy, they do have their ups and downs, but reefer, I've never heard of one. So if I had the option, I would probably go with reefer. But you got to remember, reefer is you know, you either got to offload or you got to wait around to get offloaded, and then you got lumper pay, stuff like that. Where flatbed, you know, yeah, you got waiting time, but you unstrap, and once you're next in line, they get to you and they offload you. But as far as the pay, I don't know the pay. I have a lot of friends that do flatbed work, but I'm not really interested in that. YV, I got a big question. 300,000 miles should be a 9,000, right? I don't know YV. I don't do miles, bro. I do nothing but flat rates. So I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you what they pay. Kiwi, my airbags take forever to charge whenever I have a load. Any idea? You think it's the valve? Kiwi, try looking into your it's called loading kit. Loading kit is right above your air compressor. I got a video on that too. So go check that out. It's called the loading kit or the load kit. Uh, Check that out. If you can't find the leak, that might be it. There's a lot of people that bypass and don't look into that loading kit. Because not too many of us know about that loading kit. It's right above the compressor, the air compressor. Uh, Truck drive. Hey Vic, what's your video about changing differential oil really helped me out. No problem, no problem. Truck driver, Warrior. I believe it's Warrior, right? Yeah, Warrior. Brady, you look like Super Mario from Super Mario. All right, sounds good. Uh, Turbo Man, hey Vic, guy 2014. Uh, Turns out the EGR cooler had an internal leak. The turbo actuator is bad. Can I get by with the turbo actuator for a month? Yeah, turbo man. It just depends. Just depends how you're running and how heavy you are. Uh, but again, uh, I'm one of them lyric guys that has to have their truck running at top notch condition, and uh, it's like if I have a flashing engine light, I'm not comfortable driving that truck with the flashing engine light. So, but yeah, you can get away with it for if you're running local, But if you're over the road and putting some miles on it, yeah, you're gonna end up breaking down on the side of the freeway somewhere. Sam, hey Vic, after year 2023, what year trails are required? I don't know, Sam. Don't know. I don't own a trailer, bro. I'm just power unit. That's it. That's all I do is just power unit. No problem, Turbo One. Yeah, I'm just power. I know a lot of people have it in their mind that as an owner operator, you're supposed to have your tractor and your trailer, but I I don't have that. I have my own authority. I have my own insurance, but I only sign up with my power, and I'm fine like that. I've been able to get work with no problem. Southern style. You struggling, Southern style? How you struggling, bro? Well, what kind of equipment you pulling? Southern style? Containers, trailers, flatbeds. What is it? Glass manual. When do you change differential fluids? Every how many miles? Uh, Glass manual. I don't keep track of the miles, bro. All I do is just unplug the plug, stick my finger in there, stick it out, and if the oil looks dirty, then I swap it out. If Of course, if you do it the right way, which is synthetic, full synthetic, uh, you just want to feel the thickness of it because full synthetic hardly goes bad on you as far as looking ugly. So what I do is I take the drain, not the drain plug, the other plug, the one on the side. I take it off. I stick my finger in there and stick it out, and just kind of fill it out. And if it feels thin, then it's time for an oil change. But as far as miles, I don't do miles with differentials. I just go by feel and looks. Is flat rate $3 a mile good? Price to charge. YV again. I don't know anything about miles. I do nothing but flat rates. That's what I do. I couldn't tell you what to charge anybody for miles or anything. I do nothing but flat rates. Southern style. I'm not with. I'm not. Yeah, Southern styles. I mean, some guys can do it like that. But me, I I'd rather be broke than to run with the check engine light on. Not saying it's wrong. I'm not saying it's wrong. To each his own. To each his own. That's just the way I run my truck. If I'm in it, I'd like to know that I'm not gonna get stranded anywhere. But to each his own. I know a gang of guys that run like that too. Um, there's a couple guys that uh, park right there where I park, and they got air leaks everywhere. The truck is leaning to one side, and stuff like that. But that's them. I don't like to drive my truck that way. So, but to each his own. I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm not, because as a businessman, you're the owner of that truck. You're gonna run your business the way you want to run your business. I'm gonna run my business the way I want to run my business. And if it gets that other guy to run his truck the way he's running it without getting cited, without getting pulled over in the scale, hey, more power to him. But I just can't run that way. Uh, can you do one pour load in the morning and one dry van load at night? How many pour loads can I? What was that, Sam? Uh, in 12 hours. In 12 hours, I couldn't tell you, Sam. Right now, if the ports were open, if uh, if there was loads coming out of the port during the daytime, because it's so dead, I probably can do 5 a day within 12 hours. But when it's booming, I'd probably say I can pull out 3 loads, maybe four, depending on how the traffic is at the ports. But within 12 hours, yeah, I could probably do 3 loads. Um, Sam's asking, can you do one pour load in the morning and one dry van load at night? Uh, I do the opposite, Sam. Uh, I do rail work in the morning, and then I'll end up down there in LA somewhere at night, and I'll run down to the port and pull the load out from the port and bring it up to San Bernardino. But yeah, you can do it. You know, you have your own authority. You can go wherever you want to go. YV, I'm trying to find out how much you charge for drive van Cali to New York. Yeah, YV. I apologize. I know nothing about that, bro. I know nothing about that. The one person you might want to talk to is there's another person that comes on my live feed a lot. He's not here today, but his name is Albert. He does a lot of that stuff. Uh, Kiwi question: the loading kit is the same for a Cascadia with Cummins, right? Yeah, it's the same thing. Same thing, Kiwi. It's right on top of the air compressor. You'll see it. It looks the same in the Cummins and in the DD15 and in the Series 60. Uh, I see that too. Me neither. I don't want a truck to kill me or anybody. Robert, what's up, Vic? Thanks for your videos. I'm on my way to Alabama on my second trip with my own truck. That's right, Robert. That's right. Keep on trucking, bro. Handle it. Make that money. Uh, Oscar, Gule, what's going on, Oscar? Uh, Leon, is it best to have your own chassis or use the port chassis? Leon, I don't have my own chassis. I use the port chassis. Um, the only reason why you would want to have your own chassis, Leon, is if if you had a company that you're picking up a container, you're going into the port and getting it taken off, and then going back to the company and doing it the same way, swapping it back and forth, swapping it back and forth. As far as doing deliveries, live deliveries and live pickups, to me that's not money. That's too much of a waste of time. As it is, we're in a big old line trying to get into the port and trying to get out. So, but again, there's a lot of dudes that do own their own chassis, and they like doing the pickups and the deliveries, and they're okay with that. It is more money if you own your own chassis, but that's the way I do it. Let's see what else we got. To add any engine oil additives to protect the truck's engines, friction, fighter fluids. Glass manual. The only thing I've ever done as far as additives, I put transmission oil on my few tanks, but that's only on this Series 60 engine. I've never done it on the new engines, but that's all I've done. As far as Luke is for the when I'm doing the oil changes or anything like that, I don't add any of that on. Caesar, you ever try one of those Ryder or Penske leases? No, but I wouldn't go with Ryder. I would not go Ryder. Ryder does not take care of their equipment. They suck. If you're gonna do a lease, I would go with Penske. You're better off that way, Caesar. Ryder. I've never met anybody, anybody that's leased on a Ryder truck to have a good truck. They're pieces of junks. Them mechanics, they don't take care of nothing. Southern style Kiwi. The loader valve is very easy to change. There you go, Southern style. Tell them. Uh, Warfa 36. I do rail work too out of Minneapolis, Pacific, and BNSF. Good thing, good thing. It's not bad. I do BNSF in Commerce. Kiwi, get off that freaking rail work. Believe me, there's dry van, reefer, even port. But then again, this is what I always tell people. Uh, If if you own your truck, in other words, if you don't have no payments on the truck, it's your truck. I think real work is real good for somebody like that. You know, if you don't have too many bills, I think real work is real good. Down here in Southern California, I don't know about the rest of the states, but down here in Southern California, every company that does real work, I mean, they're cheap. They're cheap. So I would not recommend it to anybody. But I don't know how they pay you guys in different states, but I know here it's cheap compared to any other industry that they have down here in Southern California. Thanks a lot, bees. Appreciate it. Leon, right now I'm running under a company, but I have my own authority. I filled out that long application, so I'm ready to run the ports on my own. There you go, Leon. There you go. That's the way to do it, bro. That is the way to do it. Get off that running under somebody. Do your own thing, man. Be your own boss. That's the way to do it. South Carolina, that's right. That's the best way to do it, Leon. Heck yeah. Carlos, I have a question. How much am I looking to spend on insurance for three drivers? Uh, how many trucks do you have, Carlos? Because you don't necessarily have to insure all three drivers. Uh, and if you do have three trucks, it just depends on their DMV record, how clean it is. And then again, you know, what kind of insurance broker you're looking at. Because there's some broker insurances, brokers that don't. You have three trucks. Oh, shucks. Um, and you're just opening up your account now? You've never had an insurance account? You've never had your own insurance? Oh, that's right, Kiwi. I apologize. Yeah, I know you making some good money, Kiwi. Yeah, you're doing some great money. Reyes Gonzalez, what do you think of the fuel prices? They're killing us, Gonzalez. They are freaking killing us right now. Yeah, they're out of this world. Yeah, Kiwi. I know you're doing good, bro. Carlos, is this the first time you're opening up your own insurance? That's the big question, bro. Because if you are opening up your own insurance, it's gonna be a pretty dime. It's gonna be a pretty dime. I see. Just the down payment alone, it's probably gonna run you like 42, 4,300. Mars, whoa, what's going on, bro? Long time no hear, Mars, whoa. uh, my insurance is nine payments of 1350 a month. Is that too high? Leon, it depends. Is this your first time having your insurance? I mean, your first year? Because my first year, I started pretty high. It was 770, almost 800 bucks. And right now, in my second year with my own authority, and I'm down to 560 or 530 a month. Yeah, it's my first year. Yeah, Leon, it's gonna be high. It's gonna be high your first year. But if you stay ticket free, accident free through this whole year, you'll see next year when you have to refile again, uh, your down payment will be cheaper and your monthly will be cheaper as well. But it's just getting it started that costs us a little bit in the beginning. Carlos, yes, new with authority, trying to start the year. Yeah, Carlos, it's gonna cost you a pretty penny, bro. It's gonna cost you between 4,000 to 5,000. You know, and then again, it depends on what their DMV record looks like for your drivers. You know, so it it's gonna be a little something. Uh, but I mean, we all got to go through it, you know. So what do they say? You got to give a little money to get a little money. So there you go, bro. How much are you paying for a few down there in SoCal? Uh, it's, what is it? Three something right now? 316, three something. Truck driver. Do you need a twig card to pull loads from the rail yard? No, you don't need a twig card. No, no. There you go. Kiwi answered it for you, trucker driver Warrior. Sam, Vic. How could I sign up with the Shy One office to draw? All you do, Sam, is go to the Shy One's YouTube channel. He's under the Shy One. You'll see him, and just sign up with him. Send him an email. Send him your email, and he'll get in touch with you. There you go. There you go. Gonzalez just put 360 a gallon in Cali. Yeah, it's killing us. In Famous One, what's going on in Famous One? What's up, bro? Delivering in Paramount. Trying to get out of here. Grab another trailer and head to Sacramento. Damn, in Famous One, get your money, bro. Get your money. Yeah, I was working with you guys this morning, Famous One. I did a Trader Joe's for the Shy One. Not bad. Robert, yes, when you first get your own insurance, you're gonna pay high. There you go, Robert. Tell him. Mars, whoa, how much money should I save for breakdowns? Your local Mars, whoa. I would say, well, I hope you're gonna stay local. Big Paul, what's going on, Big Paul? Yeah, here's two guys I haven't heard in a while, Mars Woe and Big Paul. You're local, Mars, so I would say, I don't know, $1,000, bro. You'll be fine with $1,000, especially if you're gonna keep doing what you're doing with sport. Yeah, that's not bad. Oh, Mars Woe, by the way, I'm gonna be down your yard tomorrow. Uh, I'm looking into one of them trucks that Duncan and Son has over there at Harbor Division, and so I'm gonna go over there and check it out, see what it looks like, and see what it feels like. So if you're around the area, you see that burgundy truck with no fin, it's me, bro. Come on by. Big Paul, what's going on, bro? What's going on? How's work, Big Paul? You still going into the port? Or are you finally convinced that it's dead? Gonzalez, okay, Vic, have a good one. All right, bro. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you. Carlos de Toro, what's going on, Carlos? Slow down at the ports for the holidays. Carlos, it's been slow all freaking year, to tell you the truth, bro. I don't know what the hell's going on in the ports, but it's been slow. If you watch my videos, Carlos, I've been bouncing around from port, rail, dry van, reefer. I just been everywhere, bro. Do you think I'm looking at the same rate, just myself, without my driver? No, yourself, just your. Oh, that's a different Carlos. No, by yourself, it's a whole different thing, Carlos. Uh, do you think I'm looking at the same rate, just myself, without my driver? Yeah, by yourself, it's a whole different thing, Carlos. It's a whole different thing. Duncan and Son in Arizona. Yeah, Big Paul, but they sell trucks. Duncan and Son sells their trucks right there at Harbor Division. Uh, I guess they share the yard with the Harbor Division right there as soon as you drive in on the right hand side. So they're selling some of them trucks right there, and then they have a dealer in Pico Rivera and I believe Santa Fe Springs. I think that's what the owner told me earlier. So yeah, they got a 2014 Freightliner Cascadia. I think it's a Cascadia or Revolution, one of them. and it's got a Cummins engine with 13 speed. So, and it's going for I want to say 48,000, and it's got 400,000 plus miles on there. So I'm gonna go check it out, see what it looks like, see how it drives. So we'll see. Big Paul, if you're around the neighborhood, come on by. You see that burgundy truck with the missing trim? You know it's me. Just come on by. Um, all right, fellas. Well, I'm in this video for 35 minutes. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Appreciate you guys. Uh, I hope I was able to answer everybody's questions. Thanks everybody else for helping each other out. Let you guys go. You guys have a good one, and we'll see you guys in our next video.